and welcome to the first video of our Arduino tutorial series. Today we will be going over how to set up an ultrasonic sensor and LCD with an Arduino. For this setup, you will need an Arduino board of your choice, a breadboard, the ultrasonic and LCD modules of your choice, and some wires. Let's start connecting. For the LCD, you will be needing 4 wires. The LCD in this case uses I2C communication protocol that utilizes a master and slave address to communicate data back and forth between the Arduino board and the display itself. Now this means you will be using 2 wires, one for the serial clock and data line, and the other 2 will be used to power the board, using the 5 volts and the ground to complete the circuit as usual. Now, please ensure that the schematic shown on screen matches your connection, and also do pause the video if you would like to have a better look at the diagram. Once connected, we'll go ahead to the Arduino IDE. Please make sure that when launching the Arduino sketch, you have included the wire.h and liquid crystal display.h libraries. Once you have done that, we'll be instantiating an object LCD according to the initialization parameters shown here, hex 27, 16, and 2. After our object is declared, in the setup function, it is important to correctly initialize the screen with the appropriate amount of characters the LCD can output in a single line and how many lines the module can support as well. Also, it is important to power on the backlight in order to view the output. Now, the main chunk of the program, which is the loop function, is where we'll be placing 2 other functions, the set cursor and the print. The set cursor takes 2 inputs, the row and the column, which represents the starting position of the cursor and where it should start printing. After that, the print function is called with the parameter that we would like to display on the screen. Now, when we run the program, we should be expecting the string hello to be displayed at the top left corner, which corresponds to the 00 position. Also, please note how the position of the string changes as we change the cursor starting position within different lines as well. Now that we have set up the display, let's head over to the ultrasonic sensor. Now, ultrasonic sensors are very useful for when trying to determine the distance between the object of reference and any obstacles around it. Now, the ultrasonic sensor measures distances using mechanical sound waves. By calculating the time taken for the reflected wave to come back from the obstacle, it is possible to calculate a parameter called the flight time, which has an inverse relationship with the distance that we are actually interested in. Now, going on to the code section of this, we are required to add another library, which is the new ping.h. Now, this library will be helping us specifically with our ping module to calculate and display our distance in centimeters. Now, in this code, we will be noticing that we have a trigger and echo functions. These parameters will help us either produce a wave or listen to it according to the pins set up in the hardware. Now, according to the module that you are using, you will be either having 4 pins or 3 pins, where in the 3-pin module, the trigger and echo pins are simply but 1. Now, all other initializations are the same when it comes to the LCD screen, since we will be using it to display the distance in centimeters. In the loop section, the distance is created using the sonar object and ping centimeter function, which calculates the flight time and returns the distance in centimeter. And then the remaining of the code is simply the same as the last part, which will be very useful when displaying the distance in centimeters. And a delay is added at the end for our convenience. Thank you for sticking until the end, and please do like and subscribe if you would want more tutorial videos in the future regarding Arduino. Thank you very much.